So good morning once again. No? Welcome to this third installment of our discussion on Module 2, which is the human person or the moral agent and sources of morality. Sources of morality. So we identified at least three sources of morality that can somehow influence our actions. No? So the first one is culture. And in relation to that, we also discussed religion as part of culture, how culture and religion influence behavior and human actions. Second, we also discussed about emotivism or feelings, how emotions and feelings determine human actions. Meaning, we as human persons, we have feelings, we have emotions, and these emotions can lead us to act, in certain ways, okay, whether for good or for bad, depending on the intensity of the emotion and the impact of our actions. So today we are going to discuss the last topic on Module 2, which is uh, subjectivism and ethical egoism. No? So here in this topic, we focus on the individual person, no? The individual as the norm of human action. Okay, so the individual person, is the sole criteria of determining the morality of human actions. And again, towards the end of this topic, we will argue that subjectivism and moral relativism or ethical egoism is not enough. No, still it is inadequate in assessing the morality of our human actions. So therefore, we still need other objective norms of morality, because so far, of course, ethical egoism is a subjective norm of morality. Okay, so I will be presenting this last topic in two videos, no, two parts, no, two parts video, because unfortunately, YouTube will only allow 15 minutes, no, of video to be uploaded, no, on YouTube. So I will just divide this topic into two parts, two videos, okay, so that we can really discuss this last topic, okay. So today, May 10 to May 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is midterm week. But since we don't have a midterm exam, no, so I will still finish discussing our last topic. I will still discuss our last topic, but of course this is no longer synchronous class, no. So we will do it in an asynchronous way. So I will be uploading this video for you to watch, during your convenient time, okay. Because of course, some of you do not have access to the internet, no. So it's up to you when you are going to watch this video. Okay, so we start. So as I mentioned, the last topic is moral subjectivism and ethical egoism. Okay, so subjectivists would argue that the individual person is the only one who should determine whether actions are right or wrong. So mga subjectivist na sila, no? Yung mga mingon sila nga, ako mismo ang mas nahibaw, no? So ako ang dapat mag-decide whether actions are good or right or wrong. Okay? So whenever you hear people say, for example, it is good because I say so, no? Or no one can tell me what's right or wrong, no? We often hear people say these things, no? Ako may mas nakahibaw, kaya ako maning kinabuhi. Okay? Or whenever we hear people say, no one knows my situation better than myself, no? Ako maning kinabuhi, so mas nahibaw ko unsay akong angay buhaton. Or whenever people say, I am entitled to my own opinion. Ako man ang opinion. Nganong manghilabot man mo. So just respect my own opinion. Okay? Or some individualists or subjectivists would say, it is good because I say that it is good. Now, at a first glance, it sounds okay, no? Marag okay man, sakto man pod, di ba? It is good because I say so. No one knows my situation better than myself. Okay? Pero when you say no one can tell me what is right or wrong, of course, as I mentioned, no, medyo okay siya sa unang tingin, okay siya. Pero if we examine closely this statement, no, uh, it is erroneous. Erroneous siya. No? It can be erroneous also. Okay? Because in many instances, no, our idea or our opinion, no, sometimes, whether we like it or not, no, uh, whenever we examine deeply our own opinion and uh, our ideas, no, sometimes it can lead to errors, no? Because of course nobody is perfect, no? Okay, we are always prone to commit mistakes, no? So later on we realize that we can be mistaken and that we can be corrected by others. So what we are saying here is that the person has no absolute authority over himself or herself, no? uh, there's always a we should always leave a space for others, no, to share their own opinion. In other words, we should be open to criticism, open to advice from other people, no. Although of course we know our situation better, no, than others, because that is our own personal experience, but nevertheless people also experience the same, no? We have common experiences of suffering, we have common experiences of pain, of misfortunes, no? Experiences of meaninglessness, of hopelessness, and other people also experience the same experiences. So, as human beings, we share some common experiences with one another, and that's why we cannot just say this is my own experience. That's therefore I know better. No, no? Because uh, humanity, no, we have our shared experiences as human beings, no, and therefore as we share our common experiences, no, we can also listen to other people's experiences also, no, and that's why we need to be open. Okay, uh, as I've said, no, many human experiences are common and that others may have something useful to suggest to us, no. Di man pod dautan nga maminaw ta, no, sa suggestions sa uban who also experience similar experiences with us. Perhaps they can offer, no, other perspectives or other views, no, which can guide us, which can help us. So therefore, this statement, "No one knows my situation better than myself," is erroneous. No, erroneous siya. Next, it is good because if I say that it is good. It is good if I say that it is good. Now, uh, this is really the heart of the problem with subjectivism. No? Whenever you hear people say it is good if I say that it is good. So this is the main point of subjectivism. This statement implies it is my personal consideration of X as good that makes X good. X is good on the basis of my saying so. So an act is good because I say so. So again, the individual person is the criteria for morality of human actions. Now, the problem now becomes what is my basis for saying that an act is good? Okay, the I as a subject, no, can be right or wrong. As I've mentioned, as I've said already, uh, nobody is perfect. No, we are always prone to commit mistakes. So therefore, we need also to consider, no, other point of views. Okay, so that's why this becomes this becomes problematic. No, when the individual person becomes the criteria, the sole criteria for morality. Now, subjectivism can have many forms. No, the first one is psychological egoism. Psychological egoism is the belief that the human beings are naturally self-centered, Therefore, all actions are motivated by self-interest. So psychological egoists, yung mga psychological egoists, they will say that what is good, is what is beneficial to me. Okay. So again, the ultimate criteria for goodness is the self. No, if the self will benefit from it, that's why it's called egoism. No, so the motto of psychological egoist is me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. It's always me. A thing is good, an act is good if I can benefit from it. Okay? So it is good if I can benefit from it. Okay? The sole criteria for morality is the self, no, or the ego. Okay?